The real place of Jiva is formless, indivisible. God pervades all things, movable and immovable. He is the One, without a second. God is the origin of Vedas, the Lord of the body. He is the Lord of Jivan Mukti. Man, in order to be man, must meditate upon God. He who meditates on the reality is a sannyasi, a yogi. The distinction of pariah or outcast exists in the external. Internally, all is one without distinction. What is pariah is not after death. A pariah is he who has envy and pride, who holds vain discussion about religion, who talks ill of others behind their backs. Sewing is not stitching thread and cloth, but stitching manas and buddhi, merging mind into intellect. Now the distinction of male and female. A true female is one who is merged in the external. A true male is one who is merged in the internal. One whose buddhi is firm is male. One whose buddhi is fickle is female. This distinction of male and female is external only. Internally, such a distinction does not exist at all. When the manas, the mind, and the buddhi, intellect, are merged in the Atman, the self, one who is physically a woman becomes spiritually a man. The body is the cave. In this cave dwells the Atman. Atman, dwelling in the body, must attain moksha, deliverance or liberation. The outward bodily parts are various. In the invisible, subtle, all is one indivisible. Om is pranava. Pranava pervades the form. Om is bodiless and formless. Bhakti in the beginning is selfish. Afterwards, there is no selfishness in it. When a man attains perfection, the whole universe becomes to him his guru. What is called Hatha Yoga is selfishness. In Hatha Yoga, a man seeks his own goodness. He seeks fame. He can stop the sunrise of tomorrow, create a mountain of gold. To say, I am Brahma, is not just. Thou, O God, art all. All art thou, we must say. A yogi is one who thinks the whole universe to be a yogi, and he should regard all as himself. If a man goes to a forest and there lives in a cave, it is just like a beast in a cave. Even the milestones are better than such a man, because by milestones we can count the distance in miles. Such people are of no use whatsoever. A meditative man should gradually go on renouncing the world. When a man eats food, it is for his own benefit. Others are not benefited by it. It is not enough if we leave darkness. We must always live in the light. If we have a light on a dark path, we have no fear. There is fear in walking in darkness. If you perform tapas for thousands of years with the desire for results, it is of no avail. But if you perform tapas for some minutes without any desire for fruits, you will see all in God and God in all. Hatha Yoga is duality. The most excellent is Raja Yoga. No man should think he is the doer. Everything is ordained by the Great Self, the Param Atman. Salt is obtained from seawater. When it is mixed with water, the salt becomes one with it. In a similar way, Maya, illusion, springs from Param Atman, the Supreme Self, and finally merges in the Supreme Self. Vedanta means prana, vital breath. To be entirely merged in prana is Vedanta. Vedanta is one indivisible, unbreakable. What is called Veda recitation is not from the tongue. Veda recitation should be from the throat. Those who know this secret are Brahmins. Veda is the one letter, Om. It is the fire of inspiration. Vedanta is formless and changeless, indivisible. Light is caused by Veda. What is called dharana in yoga is the real recitation of Veda. Just as a tire of a bicycle is filled with air by a pump, the nadis should be filled with Vedanta discrimination. Prana should be raised to Brahma Randra, the highest point in the brain. The nadi should be purified, and such purification should be done step by step. Buddhi and manas should become one with Param Atman. And you should play with that Atman. You should sit in the upper story and look around downwards. Buddhi's place is above. Buddhi, intellect, must become one with jnana, knowledge. You must always drink the water of eternal joy. Be one with the nectar of Ananda. You must know those who are always merged in this eternal joy. You must know the very secret of this Ananda. Truly, the Kundalini must be awakened. Just as we rock a child in a cradle, we should fix our attention in the head and examine what takes place there. There is supreme bliss, eternal bliss.